Good morning, everybody. I'm Barbie Hahn, that damn jam lady, and welcome to my home kitchen. I'm so excited to invite you in today. And so the number one question that I get when I'm asked about that damn jam is, how am I going to use it? So I'm going to share a great recipe with you today, but I want to talk to you a little bit about the jam offerings that I have and tell you about how they taste. So we have 4 flavor varieties. This is pineapple yellow pepper, so it's sweet and tangy, and it doesn't really have any heat, and that is indicated by a white lid. So as you can tell, our lids are color coded to help you determine which flavor heat level you like. And this is our pineapple jalapeno, and we consider this one to be mild. We take the ribs and the seeds out of the jalapenos, so you get, we say, a kiss of jalapeno without all the heat. Then I have pineapple habanero, and it's in the yellow lid, and it is the flavor that I actually started the company with. And this is sweet with a kick, so it's a medium to medium hot. And then for the people who told us that habanero is not hot enough, we developed pineapple ghost pepper, and this one is just back in stock now. It was just ghost pepper harvest time, so we're very excited. If you like our spiciest flavor of jam, you gotta get it now while it's in stock. So I wanted to talk to you today about a very simple recipe that will get you all the way through Halloween, Thanksgiving, holiday parties, all the way up to New Year's Eve. And it's a great recipe using Boursin cheese. So Boursin cheese is a soft cheese. It's kind of like a cross of goat cheese and cream cheese, and they have different flavor variations. This is the shallot and chive. And when you buy it and you take it out of the box, it looks like this. So for this recipe application, what I actually like to do is throw it in the freezer for a few minutes, because we're going to be putting a coating on it. So what we do is we unwrap it, and then we're going to dip it into flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs. So you're going to take a 1/4 cup of flour, a little pepper, and some salt, and you're going to mix that up. Then you're going to take an egg, put that in your bowl, and then you're going to mix that up. Super simple, right? Then you're going to take your panko breadcrumbs. So does it have to be panko? No. These are unflavored panko breadcrumbs. You could get flavored panko breadcrumbs. You could get just regular Italian breadcrumbs. You could use saltine crackers crushed up or Ritz crackers crushed up. Don't get too fixated on what the crumb coating is. Just use whatever you have in your house. And you could do different crumb coatings for different flavors, right? So it's really simple. So I popped this in the freezer for about 5 minutes, took it out, and you take it out of this aluminum wrapper, and it comes in this beautiful disc. And freezing it just helps it stay together while you're putting the coating on. And what you're going to do is you're going to roll the sides in the flour, then you're going to roll the top and the bottom in flour. Then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to coat it with egg. And coating it with the egg is going to help your crunchy topping, whichever one you decide to use, stick. And you can see, even though I've thrown this in the freezer, it is delicate, and that's one reason why I like using the gloves, and we even lost a little piece there. If you do, just tap it back on. Then we put it in the panko breadcrumbs. So you're just going to be very delicate holding it and moving it around. And then you're going to put it on an aluminum foil lined baking sheet. So here's the one that I baked earlier. You bake it at 15 minutes at 375 degrees on the highest shelf in your oven, and that's what's going to give it this lovely brown golden color. And this has been sitting out for about 15 minutes, because what we want it to do is we want it to actually firm back up. If you try to take it off of the aluminum foil, as soon as you take it out of the oven, it's going to be soft, right? It's going to be too difficult to move. So you're going to put it onto a platter. And I don't like to put the Boursin cheese on the same platter with the crackers, because what we're going to do next is we're going to pick your favorite flavor of that damn jam. And for this one, I'm actually using the pineapple habanero. And we're going to put the damn jam around the Boursin cheese, because one of the great things about this recipe is that you get such a variety of textures. You get the creaminess from the Boursin cheese. You get the texture, the crunch factor from the panko breadcrumbs. And then you get the sweet heat from the pineapple habanero jam. Then we're just gonna put some chives or green onion pieces on top for a little bit of color. So you can see that this is a recipe that it would be very easy to do multiples. You could do 3 or 4 different flavors of Boursin cheeses, all with the same crumb topping or with different crumb toppings. And this travels really well. So you would just wrap up the Boursin cheese, take it to your party, and when you get to your party, take it out of the wrapper, put your jam around it, and serve it with crackers or crostini. So it has firmed up a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut into it. And I'm gonna get a little bit of damn jam on here. This is not a princess bite, this is a Barbie bite. Oh, yummy. It hits so many wonderful things on your palate. You get the crunch from the panko breadcrumbs. You get the wonderful shallot and chive taste from the Boursin cheese. You get the sweet heat from the jalapeno, and also these lovely crackers add an additional crunch. I hope that you will add this to your holiday appetizer list. For me, what I think is easiest, if I have one thing during the holidays that I know I'm gonna do, because it becomes a perfectly repeatable process. These are very basic ingredients you have in your home, and when you show up to somebody's party, I feel like nobody else is gonna have this there. So I wish you happy holidays, happy appetizering, and using some That Damn Jam. You can find it on thatdamnjam.com. or at 30 retailers around the Cincinnati area. You can also check out a new gift box we're gonna have called the Q102 Holiday Gift Pack. Check out thatdamnjam.com and you can ship That Damn Jam anywhere in the country. Bye!